Shedeur Sanders, fourth on the depth chart after a hell of a performance over the weekend, right, in that preseason game. Doesn't mean anything. So let's not get wrapped up in that. They're going to play the Eagles this weekend. They're actually having scrimmages with the Eagles over the next few days. I know a little something about Kevin Stefanski because I'm from Philly. I used to work for his dad when his dad was the GM of the 76ers. Ed Stefanski, great man. And Kevin Stefanski gives his ones and twos the majority of the reps in practices and in these scrimmages, right? So it's likely the Browns will see a lot of Joe Flacco tomorrow. In the preseason game, when they play the Eagles, in the actual game, we'll see more Shedeur, we'll see more Dillon Gabriel. You would hope that Shedeur Sanders will get more reps with the ones and twos, right? But I think that'll happen after this weekend, because here's what's going to happen this weekend. And I don't make predictions very often, but I'm going to make one here because it's not so much of a prediction as it is a fact. Shedeur Sanders and Dillon Gabriel are going to get the Lions' share of snaps in this preseason game against Philadelphia for the Browns. And Shedeur Sanders is going to outplay Dillon Gabriel in a sense of this. And in this sense, I want to say. Shedeur passed the eye test with flying colors on Friday night at Carolina. I watched the whole game. And if there was one thing the dude looked like, he looked like a comfortable NFL quarterback that knew exactly what the hell he was doing. A lot of times in the preseason, even with the highest of high-profile draft picks, we don't see that, dude. We don't see that. And it's not as though he wasn't under pressure. You know, there was one moment where Shedeur, and he probably made a mistake by escaping the pocket and just keeping the play alive for too long. But there was a scramble. He was outside of the pocket. This is the NFL now, and he was playing against twos and ones at some points during the game, and nobody could catch him. And Shedeur is not like that fast, but it was very clear to me that this guy's got like the quickness, what it takes to escape the pocket and to escape these amazingly talented, huge men that are playing in the NFL. He also showed it with his arm. He showed it with his head. And I thought it was hilarious, the interaction he had with Tony Grossi, local Cleveland sports radio host afterwards. I take offense to the fact, if I'm Shedeur, that Colin Cowherd was saying yesterday that Shedeur needs to focus more on the field and not worry about Tony Grossi. I thought their interaction after the game was hilarious. I think it shows that Shedeur has a great sense of humor and that he's an overall good dude. Don't worry about the depth chart. It's going to take care of itself on the field.